Hopefully that's working. It's at a bad connection, so hopefully it connected. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. I need somebody to let me know if that is working. I don't know what the deal is with internet lately. Let me know if everybody else is having internet issues. So we are doing another baseball mason jar theme. I have a friend that is wanting a custom order without the sconce, so with just the base, to display with her friend's son, to display with his trophies. So that is what we are going to do now. And while I'm waiting for others to hop on, I'm going to clean my jar, the outside, with alcohol. When you do glass, it's usually good to do that. And I'm going to get this up on, I guess this is how I can see if I'm actually live, is by bringing it up over here. Hope everybody's Saturday's going well. So this young man's team is orange, blue, and white. So this was the best I could find. So we'll do our best with that. And it looks like I am live over here. Yes. Okay. Okay, and I've tried to fix my tripod where I don't have a glare on my glasses, but I don't think I can really put it much higher without the thing falling forward towards me. So I'm sorry about that. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I will go ahead and I'm going to be using the Waverly chalk paint and plaster. We are going to be using Apple Barrel Crimson, Cardinal Crimson. And we'll be using some black multi-purpose for the stitching on the black, and the red will be for the stitching on the baseball. I'm going to be using some orange and white plaid along with some burlap twine for a bow. So, and a little foam to put down in the jar for the flowers. So I think that covers all of that. So let me get this in a coat of chalk paint so it can be drying. I'm going to go ahead and put some on the bottom as well. Let me just do a quick dry on that real quick so I can set it down. Chalk paint dries fast. Welcome. Say hello when you hop on. How many of you guys have kids that play baseball, softball, or some sort of sport? When I was in high school, I had two younger sisters, and they played different sports, so we were always running to the field for a game. And then, of course, my grandkids in high school, they were always in football, soccer, something, and so we were busy weekends. So that's how it's looking, and then we're gonna sand off the raised areas on the jar to make the ball stand out. And this idea will be good even for somebody that is planning a country farmhouse wedding, vintage. These would be great ways to do some inexpensive decorating for a wedding reception, baby showers. So many ideas. We should have put an apron on. I always think about the apron after I'm on. And just go back and look at your front and make sure that it's looks good. Okay. Done with that. I'm going to go ahead and put my brush in my water. So I think I'm done with that. Okay. And get this going. Diet Rigger. My dad makes these leather coasters too, and it's got that baseball stitching. So hey, when you hop on, let me know if the comments are working, because when I went live, it showed me that I had a bad connection, and then I think it connected. So if somebody could just say hi and let me know it's working. Hopefully Janet is on. This order's for her, or that she'll pop on shortly. Okay. I was able to do it myself. Okay. I think that's dry enough. Oh, and you know what? I am going to go down in here and paint the inside with some black to make the ball stand up even more. I thought of that after I did the other one. So I'm going to try that. And I'm just basically going to do it right where the ball is. Okay. Just did a little bit in there. Stick that in my water. Done with that. Okay. And okay, I got a little black right there, but it's going to be covered with my ribbon and my burlap twine, so I'm not going to worry about that. Now I'm going to take my sanding block, which I got from Dollar Tree, but you can get them cheaper at Harbor Freight, and it's real coarse on one side and medium on the other, and I'm going to sand off the raised area. See how it's coming off? Let me see if this file does better. I think I like my nail file better. This is Dollar Tree as well, and it's a Diamond Cosmetics file. And then you can kind of rough it up in other areas as well. And on the side of the mason jar, it has measurements that are raised up, and I've done that a little bit as well. And then on the back, it's got the fruit thing. I just go ahead and do that as well. And the jar is made in the USA. So I went ahead and sanded that part too. Okay. So there we go. Okay. Now I'm going to put a coat of Mod Podge over it for a sealer. This is in a matte finish. Walmart is probably the better place to get this. No, I'm not doing Mod Podge yet. I forgot. I got to put my stitching on here first. Okay. I got to do that first. So let's see. Do a black line. Okay. So what I'm using is, I've got these round things off of a bolt of ribbon. And so I put them, that seems to be about the right measure, like a guide for me to put my baseball seam on here. And so that's what I'm going to use. And I'm going to kind of bend it to help hold it in place. And let's see. I'm wondering if I should use the marker. Let's see. So you just kind of center it here. and the marker does work great. This is a permanent marker that I'm using that's just the king size. Works great, and then you can just finish out your lines over here. Okay. Okay. Second one is always better than the first one you make, because you learn from that first one. Okay, so there's my lines so far. And I guess if you wanted to, you could even do the other side as well and have it on the back. But I'm going to leave it like that. Okay. Now we need our red to put our stitching on. Hi Jody. Are y'all enjoying the pool today? Is it scorching hot there in Fort Worth? I'm trying to see which one I want here. This one. So when I put the red stitching on there, I found that the longer the bristles are, the harder it is to control. So I'm gonna try this shorter one. It's not exactly pointed, but it's kind of a flat, but it's, I think, gonna be easier to manage. And I also think I need to cut my handles off of my brushes. They're so long and it's kind of annoying. Jody, can you hear my music in the background lightly? My daughter said I needed some music on when I'm doing lives, but I don't want it too loud to where I get in trouble. Yes, this brush is working better. So this is how it's going with my stitching. Let's see, I think I'm going to try this one. Oh, I got the shakes this morning. I haven't eaten yet. I fed everybody else. Well, Rick wasn't, my husband wasn't hungry. So, but everybody else. And coming up soon, I'm going to be showing some camping crafts. Some neat things to make camping a little more enjoyable. So I think that's going to be fun. So save your creamer containers, save your egg cartons, save your coffee plastic containers. Also save wax. What's left over in the candle that you can't use anymore. May want to save some of that. Okay, I can turn this way. Almost to the end on this one. Okay. One side done. Oh, you know what? I better dry it so I don't mess it up. Just a little bit. A little bit. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I get my stitching all going the right direction. Same direction as the other side. Looks like I got a piece of fuzz on my brush. Still looks like I got a piece of fuzz on there. There we go. Anybody got exciting plans for the weekend? Must be, because nobody's on today with me. It's more fun when you have some interaction. I think this craft is just so much fun. It's so cute. I took and made my dad, one day I made him, it's a recipe that Suzanne Summers' husband, Al, made, or had in their cookbook many years ago. I got it, and it's called bird nest eggs. And you caramelize or saute your onions, you know, like cut the onion in half and then just make them like half moon, and or you can do the whole ring, and you saute them in a little oil, and then you put it on the plate like a bird's nest. Then you fry those eggs and put on top of it. Believe it or not, it's very delicious. So I made Dad that one day, and now he's addicted. So he's like, when I asked him this morning if he wanted some eggs, because I made my granddaughter like a breakfast jack, an egg, cheese, and ham sandwich. He goes, I'll take some of those eggs on some onions. So I made him that. So there's y'all an idea if you've never tried it and you love eggs and you like onions, and then you can fry you some potatoes. I made Dad some leftover German fried potatoes that he had to go with that. And so he's got what he calls a tight belly. So he's taking his nap. Almost done with this, and then we can get on with putting it together. I don't even know if baseball is still going right now. Houston, we have the Astros. I haven't seen anybody post a picture this week of them at a game or anything, so I don't know. I don't know where we are. I hardly ever watch TV. Okay, so there's how it's looking. So I'm going to give that a quick dry, so I'll stick my finger in it. Son, watching your mama. Okay, good enough. I think, since I got some black on my tray, I think I'm going to do a little dry brush on here where I scuffed it up. I think I'm going to do just a little. Like I said, your second one always looks better than your first one. So I'm just going to dip. So when you dry brush, you dip your brush in. And I mean, and this is a, what do you call this? A chippy brush. Oops, I got some red on there. It's a chippy brush from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to use this side. So when you dry brush, you dip it on and then you dab it off because you want it very, very lightly. Oh yeah. I like that. You see how that Hopefully that shows y'all very well. Kind of just gives it a little more aged look. Okay, stop on that. Put that brush in the water. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to put us a, actually, I learned from the last time. I think I'm going to go ahead and put my ribbon on now so that the flowers aren't in the way. And I'm going to plug in my glue gun just in case I need it to secure my ribbon or anything. Say hey when you hop on. Let me know where you're watching from. Okay, so right now, I can slide my bow around if I need to, and okay, and then I'm going to still make a simple bow, but right now, when my glue heats up, I'm going to go ahead and finish wrapping the top of the jar with my burlap, or with my burlap twine. So this is what we got so far, and the person that's getting this, their team is orange, blue, and white. So that is what we're going on. So okay, while I'm waiting for that gun to glue heat up, I'm going to go ahead and cut my foam that's going to go in here. Well, let me see if I have any cut up in here. I don't see it. Okay. No, it doesn't matter. Okay. Okay. That gives me something to work with my stems. It's getting hot. So yesterday I made the lemonade sign here, so if you missed that, please go back and watch the replay. I posted a picture of it this morning after I hung it up here. And The Meet Me by the Sea wreath is another cute one, and my candle lantern is another cute one to watch the replay, and this is made out of just a one piece of fencing material from the Dollar Tree. You can sometimes get these in white or black. They just had black when I did mine, and I painted them. So watch the replay on that. That's another one that's good for parties and weddings and baby showers and so on. So, okay. Now let's see if I can get me started here. And this glue gun has the Gorilla Glue in it, which I find really holds much better than the cheaper glue sticks. Okay, let's try, and there we go. So put me just a little spot on there to secure my twine. And because the upper part has the grooves in it, I'm having to put the glue to secure it so it doesn't slip off. I have some glue strings. Oops, touch that hot sucker. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to end it. I use the end of my glue gun to push it down and secure it. Okay. Okay, now I can do now I'm going to do one more bow. Which is just a simple bow like you tie your shoelaces, and let's see how this turns out. Okay, so just a simple bow like you tie your shoes, and I'm going to cut the tail because I don't want to cover up where you can see ball. I'm just hot gluing it to my knot right there on the previous one. So it looks like that. Now this is in, you know, this is for a boy, of course, and so we don't want to make it too much. Okay. So there's that right now. Okay, so now I'm going to start with my white flowers. And all of these flowers are from Dollar Tree. They're $1.25 a bushel, I guess you can call it. Say hey when you hop on. Okay. So I'm going to cut them all off because you can make a better arrangement when you separate these instead of trying to put it on. Plus you use less and make it look much better. So the white is basically what I'm going to use and be like a filler. So I'm just going to stick them in there. The front you want some lower. Okay, now I have more white if we need it. Okay. Oh, and I also have this real pretty greenery, which I like to put in toward the end to put where I want it. So we got blue carnations. And I'm going to take the leaves off of them. Okay. So we're going to put some low. So I'm just going to put 3 of these right now. And we're going to put some of these orange. And I think these are Gerbers or gardenias, or not gardenias. Is it gardenias? Zinnias. Zinnias. I'm thinking zinnia or Gerbers. If my daughter's watching, I'm sure she will tell me, because she knows flowers more than I do. Okay, I'm going to take the leaves off of these. Okay. This one. Okay, I'm going to put the shorter one in the front, and I just pulled that one off. Okay. Okay. And you can bend these, so if you want it to go forward, just kind of bend it in place. Okay, which one's taller? This one? Nope, this one's my tall one. Okay. So I can't get that leaf thing off, so I take the flower off and I can pull it and get it off at the top, because it's got a little hickey down here at the bottom, won't let you pull it off. Get it started. There we go. Okay, let me go ahead and cut one of these. Now these I do not know what it is. Have no idea. Okay. It's a fun looking little flower. Okay. That is looking pretty cute. Let's see. I think me leaving that plastic liner on my floral foam, it's not wanting to go in as easy. So I won't do that again. Okay, now I'm going to play with some of my greenery here because I think it needs some fun now. I call this the fun. Yeah. This just gives it that final touch. Oh yeah. It's kind of like putting the lipstick on. When you put your makeup on, it's not complete until you put the lipstick on. Oh, it's looking so cute. So cute. Okay. I'm really loving doing flowers. I think my husband told me the other day, he said, I think you love doing the flowers. I said, I do. I think because you see such pretty results, you know. Crafting, not everybody is going to like it, but the flowers, it's either good or bad, you know. And I'm not a florist, but I like it. It makes me happy. Okay, so far this is how it's looking. Does those flowers look orange to you? They're orange on my side, but I just don't know if that's how you're seeing them. That's what it is on my side. Okay. So I got 1, 2, 3. You want odd numbers on flowers, so they say. That's the rule. And I got 1, 2 of those. And I got 1, 2, 3 of the carnations. No, I don't. I got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need one more carnation to be according to the rule. Okay. 1, 2. So I need one more of these. think I need a tall one. Trying to cut two at a time. Doesn't work. Okay. So before I stick this, I'm going to just kind of look at it. Maybe a little too long. Whoops. Oh yeah, I forgot to file forgot something. Forgot the leaf on here. I don't want the leaf. One, two, three whites. Can't even see this white. I think I'm gonna pull this one out. In fact, that don't even look like a full one. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think that looks good. I think I just need a little more of the green, of the wispy. The wispy wispies. So what I did is I just kind of doubled up on my green on that side to give it more fullness. And I think I'm going to do the same over here. Alright, I need Deb's tool. Deb's got the good ones. See what I'm talking about? All about having the right tools. And you know the neat thing about this? These won't die. Nope, won't die. So there's how we got. That's what we got. I think it looks pretty. I think it looks pretty. Okay, I think I'm going to scoop that up, and I'm going to put just a touch of glue. I'm scooting up my my burlap twine and secure that to where it's all above the ribbon. And you know what I did forget to do after I put those stitchings on there, which we can do it right now, is to put the Mod Podge on there, and that Mod Podge will seal that chalk paint. I went ahead and cut that twine. because I decided I don't want that on there. So now it's just the ribbon. Okay. I think that looks cute. So this boy's colors are blue, white, and orange. Blue, white, and orange. And this will be displayed with his trophies. Okay. I'm going to call it quits on that. And let's see. There we go. Trying to make my green where it's not covering up that orange flower right there. There we go. Okay. Get rid of that. Get this. Do this. And okay. So what I'm going to do is use one of these sponge applicators. Feels a little rough. We'll see how it does. This is where the Lazy Susan is very useful, so I don't have to hold it. Although it would be nice if it was up higher, but I can just bend down. So this is a Mod Podge in a flat finish, and it will dry clear. Okay. I will probably put another coat, but for right now, we'll go with that and we'll give it a dry. See where I got too much. And I see a hair or a brush stroke or, oh, I bet it's the glue string. Okay. Do a quick look before you dry and make sure it's all nice and smooth. I think that is beautiful. I like it. Okay, it's still a little bit damp, but there we go. For a young man that has orange, blue, and white for his baseball team, and this will be displayed with his trophies. And I think my friend is surprising them with this and going to take it there today and leave it on their porch and surprise them or something of that order. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it and will want to give it a try. So what I do is inspire you to try to recreate what I'm doing, put your own spin on it like I do. So I'm always adding something else or think of something else to do next time. So I hope y'all enjoyed it, and if you would, sprinkle it, shout it out, whatever you want to call it. I'm sure everybody knows what that is. So those buttons down there. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you loved it, give me that. Okay? So y'all go out and have a great weekend, and I may be doing another one later on today, working again on my lemon theme. I think it's what I'm planning on doing, but I wanted to do this and just go ahead and do it on live instead of just doing it on my own time without letting y'all watch. So thank you for those that hopped on, and I will catch you next time. Thank you. Love you guys.